everyone, I'm Shani. I'm an educator, a life coach, and a yoga teacher.
And I'm Laura. I'm a proactive health strategist.
And together we are Doubly Well. Welcome to today's episode, 'Tis the Season. We're talking about the holidays today and how to be healthy during this time.
Yep, and healthy mind, body, and soul.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, so, sometimes we know that not everyone's happy during the holidays. Sometimes we hear that people have had losses, or they're anxious, or they're depressed, or they're stressed out, or they don't have the money that they want to participate in the holidays the way that they think they should.
Or maybe their family isn't anywhere around and they're by themselves.
So let's talk about how to take care of ourselves and others during this time. For me personally, I know that if I take care of myself, I'm better for everyone, including me. What does that mean for me? Going to yoga, eating well, getting sleep. Those are my main go-tos all the time, every day, and most especially during stressful times.
Absolutely. I know me and my husband always, before we go to any family event, go to yoga first. Because it just gets rid of all that tension and all that, feelings of overwhelm or whatever we're feeling at that moment, and it just brings us to the present and the breath, and maybe just being more compassionate and thinking a little bit more about the people we're going to visit.
Yeah. One of the great things about the holidays is it is a time of giving, and it's a time of being thankful for some, depending on what your beliefs are. But included in that, it's a really good time to be kind and to be genuine with people and to really care and be a good listener, because some people really need support, and maybe even you're one of those people who need to have support.
Absolutely. And, then there's the food that comes along with this, and that's all part of health, and sometimes we go to people's houses and we don't know what they're making. We don't know if there's something we can eat, if we have food allergies or sensitivities or, all of that stuff. Because, when you get a lot of people together, everybody's got something different that they do and how they eat and what they eat. And so if you are at all stressed out or nervous about the food that you're going to consume, then offer to bring a dish to share with everyone that that you can consume. And that's also thoughtful, because someone who's making dinner, that's a lot of work. And if other people help out and bring stuff, it makes it just all the better.
And people might even appreciate what you bring that's different from what they generally eat. Maybe you expose them to a new kind of a dish or a different kind of food that they don't have in their regular diet, or some flavors that they don't usually eat, and it's a nice refreshing change for them as well.
Yeah, so be open.
And be gracious for what is provided by the host or any of the other guests or anyone that you're around at any event. People do put a lot of time and energy into it, as Laura said. Cooking for people can be expensive as well, and even if you're not consuming it, it sure is nice to say, what a beautiful meal, this looks so wonderful, it smells so great in here, thank you for providing this for all of us. And know that it's also okay for you to not eat everything that's there, and you can graciously say, thank you so much for preparing this, I'm gonna skip the turkey, but wow, doesn't it look great?
Yeah, I can relate to that because I have a vegetarian husband.
Yeah.
And my mom sometimes goes above and beyond. When we haven't been home for Thanksgiving a long time, but when we did go home for Thanksgiving, my mom would make a separate stuffing just for Josh so he could eat that. And she would get him some fish that he could eat just for him. And so be a gracious host as well. Maybe know what your people our needs are, and make it a little more comfortable for some people. That might help too.
Yeah. And maybe be conscious about people's consumption of alcohol or not. Some people choose not to drink for various reasons and don't want to feel the pressure or the judgment or the criticism for their choice. They may be driving. They may have belief systems that prevent them from doing that. They may have health reasons from doing that. And sometimes the holidays are a big time that people like to drink and eat a lot of sugar and do things that people don't feel good around, because it affects how they feel the next day, or it affects the goals that they're trying to reach. So also have compassion for people and their individuality and what they're trying to do for themselves to feel good over the holidays. They might not go to yoga before, or they might not eat the way that you do or whatever, but they might have other ways that they're trying to take care of yourself, and you never know what that is. So,
don't be judgmental.
Yeah, be respectful, be kind, be generous, be thoughtful, be a good listener.
Right. Because does it really matter if someone's drinking and someone's not? Does it really matter if that person's not eating the turkey? Does it really matter if that person doesn't want to eat this or that? In the long scheme of things, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, and does it really matter if you spend a lot of money on someone?
No.
Don't you find sometimes there are a lot of expectations around the holiday?
And pressure.
Yes, and pressure to spend money on people, buy gifts for people, provide things, and sometimes that doesn't feel very good, and it's not the style that we want to give at times. Maybe we want to give a homemade gift, a food gift. So maybe we want to sit someone down and tell them how much they mean to us, or spend time with them in a different way that doesn't cost anything.
So true. The homemade gifts and real love is way more genuine than something you just bought on Amazon.
I love what she just said. Did you hear her? Real love. Real love. Isn't that what the holidays is about anyway? Is love.
Yes.
And being so thankful for each other and being so grateful for what we have and what we can share with one another, and being so appreciative of each other being in one another's lives.
Absolutely.
Isn't that what the holidays are about?
It is. And and there's so many different religions out there as well, there's Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and, Christmas and all kinds of different things. I don't know all of them. But for instance, my best friend is Jehovah's Witness, and she doesn't celebrate any holidays, not even birthdays. And she's been my best friend for my whole life. And so, it was kind of difficult when we were kids and she couldn't come to my birthday, but they educated me over the years because they were so close to me. They educated me on their religion and why they do things the way they do. And, it was great for me to learn and respect them for who they are. So, don't judge different religions and different things like that, because we're all in it together. It's all good.
Right, and don't assume, instead of saying to someone, hey, what are you doing for Christmas? Maybe you can ask them, what are you doing for the holiday season? Are you doing anything? Do you celebrate any holidays? How are you spending your time? Who are you spending it with? And be curious about how they respond to you, whether they celebrate holidays or not, or whether they're being in town or not, or whether they're going to events or spending it alone. Some people prefer just to be alone during the holidays.
It's true.
But if we can just take care of ourselves and really make an effort to take care of each other, we can feel pretty darn good over the holidays and come out feeling like we really enjoyed them and they were deeply special to us. Yeah?
Yes. Absolutely.
Happy holidays to you. If you don't celebrate holidays, happy day to you. Happy life to you.
So true.
But thanks for joining us today. I know this is a sensitive topic for some. We care about you. If the holidays are difficult for you, you're extra stressed or depressed or anxious, please reach out to us. Both Laura and I are a coach. We care about you. We care about everyone. We're here to have fun.
And to help people.
And this time is no exception to that. So thanks for joining us. Take care, everyone.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Have a great day.